Hi, I'm Olivia, and I'm back on the Salado Creek Greenway at Walker Ranch Park, this time going the opposite direction. I know I promised I'd start from where we left off last time, but it rained today. It almost never rains here, as you will discover over the course of the next 14 books, 13 and a quarter, 13 and 90, 13.9 books, whatever we got still to go. You'll discover that it's very dry here all the time. But it rained today, and you can see it's a little bit, I think it's a little greener. And also, there's water in the creek today. The direction I was going, I don't know if it doesn't actually follow the creek. It kind of goes near the creek, but doesn't actually follow it. So, yeah, I was not expecting the path to actually be covered today. So maybe we will talk about the book going the other direction. Let me see if I feel like I can safely cross this. Might not be too bad. It might just be a little puddle. It has been, there are places, there are times when it's completely impassable. But check this out. Check it out. There's water. Look at that. This never happens. See, there's like the bridge I'm on is like a little dam for some reason. And so it doesn't like produce electricity or anything. I don't know why why it's a dam like this, why it's, not just a bridge. I wish I could figure that out. Maybe I'll research it. But anyhow, so we got water, and then we got water. There's a bicycle coming, so excuse me while I pause for a second. So the bicycles did okay going through the puddle, so maybe I can. I'm wearing sandals today. I wore sandals intentionally so that the water wouldn't make my work shoes, because the only shoes I have two pairs of shoes that I alternate between, my work shoes and my sandals. So let's try this now that the bicycles have gone past. There were 3 of them. So let me see if I can do this without killing myself. But check out all the water. Like I said, this is something you're not going to see a whole lot of down here. Oh, I did it. I don't think my feet even got wet. Nice. Okay, so let's continue. The creek's on this side now, so we're going to look this direction. So anyhow, so Tam's been seriously injured, and Rand is taking him back to the village on a litter made from the bottom of a cart. It's described as being like the shaft of the cart. I still haven't looked that up. Anyway, so they're going not down the road, but through the trees, which makes sense and turns out to be a good move because because they do have more Trollocs pass them while they're walking on the path. Rand's expecting everything to be fine once he gets back to the village. He's like, I'm going to get back to the village and everything's going to be okay. As they walk through the village, Tam is mumbling to himself, and he's talking about a battle and about the Tree of Life of Endosora and how they gave a sapling to them and something about Kyrian. I think he pronounced it Kareen or something, but I think it's Kyrian. Anyway, and he talks about this, and he talks about how a woman in her condition shouldn't have been in the battle, and he didn't understand why she was there, and that she had covered the baby up with a blanket, and then he switches tack and starts talking to his late wife Kari about how it's a beautiful baby and they'll name him Rand. And Rand's whole world is shook at this, because he's never looked like never looked like somebody from the Two Rivers, and they always figured it was from his mother, who was from away, but maybe not so much. So this is a thread that we will see a lot of in the future. Anyway, so they finally arrive at the village, and far from being the safe haven that Rand was expecting, the Trollocs had attacked the village as well. But they didn't destroy the whole town, just some of the houses. They attacked the Luhans, the blacksmith and his wife. They attacked their house and forge. Their wife, defended them against against one of the Trollocs and armed up in case they came back. Some of the other houses, a lot of the other houses were still steady. It was like that. It's described as, 5 houses in a row with one missing, and like a bunch of burned down houses with only one left standing. Some of the logic will become clear later. So Rand takes Egwene takes Rand and Tam to Nynaeve, the Wisdom, who is a healer. And Nynaeve tells Rand that there's nothing that can be done because she knows what her medicines can accomplish, and healing Tam's wound is not one of the things that it can heal. So that's where we left off. I'm going to listen to a bit more and go back to the other side and film another video going on that part of the video. And we will remember this little side branch when we finish going that way on the creek and come back to this side of that direction on the creek and come back going this direction on the creek, which will take us eventually to Hardburger Park. And then going the other direction will take us to McAllister Park. Eventually. That's a long walk. So I will see you later. Possibly this is going to post on, I don't even know anymore, February 9th. This is going to post on February 9th, and then a new video, and then hopefully I'm going to go film the one that's going to post on the 16th. Is that right? 16th, 17th, Thursday, Friday. Yes, post on the 16th. So goodbye for now. I will see you later. I'm going to film some old school books with me sitting in the chair, some old school videos with me sitting in the chair once I can get my printer to work. This is also a last-ditch attempt to keep my content going while I wait for Alex to come home and help me sort that out, which Alex is camping this weekend in the rain. So I will talk to you later and see you next week. Bye-bye.